Today guys, we'll go a little bit of a throwback. Hawak ko dito is the Sony Xperia 5 Mark III. This is my first time to review a Sony Xperia phone and I'll definitely take you for a ride. Though this is a little bit more of a throwback since 2021, pero it's still powerful enough which can definitely beat many mid-rangers out there today. Naintriga ka na? Stay with me until the end of this video. So since nabili ko tong unit na ito kay UKDB Gadgets, ang kanya 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage is currently priced at 10,000 pesos para sa second hand, which is still very pristine though it doesn't come with a box or a charger. I'll post the link on the description box below kung saan niyo pwede makontak si UKDB Gadgets. First things first, it looks very much like a chocolate bar. Pahaba siya. It's nothing like your normal phone na medyo mas pa-wider. One thing to like dito sa kanya is if you're texting one hand, abot na abot mo ang dulot-dulo ng iyong QWERTY keyboard. You don't have to worry dito sa kanya likod dahil this is matte finish. So definitely wala kang makitang fingerprints dito sa likod. And another thing is yung kanyang camera bump is medyo pahaba siya. Unlike yung mga iba is bilog-bilog-bilog, tatlong sing-sing. I think this looks good for me. Meron pa rin siyang audio jack dito sa ibabaw dahil 2021 pa ito. And another good thing is that it's hybrid, so it supports dalawang nano SIM or isang nano SIM plus isang micro SD. And best of all guys, 5G na siya. And ang gusto ko rin sa kanya, hindi mo na kailangan ng SIM ejector tool. All you need to do is medyo gamitin mo lang ng kuko nyo para matanggal lang itong SIM card slot niya. Now, itong throwback design niya is a little bit older generation. Kasi makita mo medyo makapal ang kanyang bezel sa taas dahil dito nakatago ka ng selfie camera and medyo makapal din ang kanyang ilalim to make it symmetrical. I ain't complaining kasi ang ganda ng kanyang display. This is a OLED display for a 2021 phone. So definitely you get some crystal clear display on this phone which we'll talk about a little bit later. And ang kanyang fingerprint is nandito sa kanyang power button. And here some other things na na-found out ko dito sa phone na ito. Napansin nyo guys na meron siyang button dito. This is a button to call out Gemini. So, di ko na-expect na magkakaroon siya ng button for this one. And definitely, it's really fun and very useful if you want to use AI assistants. And this is a assistant button. Anytime na gusto mo ng assistant, just press this button and yeah, lalabas is Google Gemini. Another thing na nakikita ko very useful is this camera shutter button. Alam natin na medyo pinasikat ni Apple yung camera shutter button, but this is a 4 years ago na phone and they have been using this since then. Now, I find this very useful kasi very near siya dito sa kanto which makes it very easy and very accessible. Unlike si iPhone, medyo malayo, no? So, makes it hard to reach. So, hindi siya ganun ka-friendly gamitin. Unlike dito kay Xperia 5 Mark III, very useful. So, once pumasok tayo sa camera app, all you need to do is just press this button and mag-shutter na siya. Yan. Ka-capture na siya. Ayos, di ba? And another one na nakita ko na useful is itong Cinema Pro, which I think if you are a pro shooter for video, magagamit mo to, no? Though I didn't try to use it kasi I'm not really too much of a pro user. Pero I think kung may oras ka, this is something worth playing with. Kung meron kang oras to learn something new, mukhang okay naman to. You can calibrate the ISO, you can calibrate yung shutter niya, shutter speed niya, focus niya, you can calibrate everything dito, which I think is going to be very fun if you like to record mga videos mo manually. Now, hindi ganun kabigatan tong phone nito. It's around mga 165 grams and ang likod nito is Corning Gorilla Glass 6. Ang harap nito is also Corning Gorilla Glass 6 and it also has a aluminum side frames. IP65 dust resistant and IP68 water resistant ang meron nito phone na ito for a 2021 phone. Even better than your 15,000 na mid-range phones. Now, nung unang labas itong phone na ito, it's running Android 11 and currently it is updated to the latest Android version 13. Probably the only sad thing dito is wala na siyang Android security updates dahil nagtapos na to early 2024. Now, this phone is being powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 888. Though, yeah, I know it's a bit of a throwback, pero 888 is really powerful back then. But I would say na it's still very much capable until today and it was able to get me, sa latest version ng Antutu Benchmark app, it was able to give me still a 763,000 points. This is the breakdown score. 1,363 ang kanyang loop score and it has a 75% stability. Ito ang score na nakuha ko sa Geekbench, sa kanyang CPU benchmarking and sa kanyang GPU benchmark. Still, solid numbers na nakuha ko dito sa kanya. Now, quickly, usapang battery. This one has a 4,500 mAh na lithium polymer na battery, which can support a PD charge. So that means it's a 25 watts na charging capability. And ginamit ako ng mga Anker and Ugreen na charger. It was able to give me a fast charge naman. Wala akong naging problema. And for me, even though this is a second-hand phone already, kaya naman, nagtagal naman siya ng one whole day. Wala akong naging problema dito sa phone nito. Just doing the normal tasks like browsing on social media, taking some video call, and of course, making some phone calls, taking some photos, and the rest of the day, most like naka-idle lang siya sa akin. And nung sinalang ko sa PC Mark battery stress test, under 50% brightness is 60 Hz the screen refresh rate, 11 hours and a half ang nakuha natin, which is still good. Now, pag pinansin mo ka ng display, medyo pahaba siya and medyo mas narrow ang kanyang side. So, definitely one thing to like dito sa kanya is abot na abot mo ang corner to corner ang kanyang QWERTY keyboard. And it has a 6.1-inch na OLED display. For a 2021 na phone, the display is still very good. Meron din siya 120Hz screen refresh rate and it's Corning Gorilla Glass 6 protected. Browsing on socials, wala kang maging problema with a 120Hz screen refresh rate. Smooth na smooth on every single swipe. And if you're watching videos dito, expect na maganda naman siya. Probably the only thing na medyo maging sagabal sa'yo for at this 2025 is makapal lang ka ng bezel sa baba makapal din ka ng bezel sa taas. Just to hide yung kanyang punch hole na front-facing camera. But I ain't complaining kasi ang ganda ng kanyang display. Now, this phone has stereo speaker. Medyo iba lang kanyang design, no? Normally, you see subholes dito sa ilalim, pero hindi. Meron siya dito sa ilalim na mukhang parang earpiece dito sa ilalim and another one dito sa ibabaw, which is dito lumalabas ang sounds, which is kakaibang kanyang design. Now, sasagad natin kanyang sound, so let's see kung gaano kalakas nga ba to. Honestly, ang kanyang sound is just average. For me, this 2025, okay lang siya. Not the loudest that I've tried, pero not so bad. Now, I did try to play 2 games dito since this is a Snapdragon 888 naman. So, I did play Call of Duty Mobile and Farlight 84. Now, one thing na na-irritate ako sa kanya is itong game space button niya. Kung saan mo pwede ilagay siya sa, gaming mode. Nandito lang siya. Hindi siya katulad ng iba, slide out mo para hindi siya sagabal. Ang pinaka-best na pwede mo itago is somewhere dito, which is still for me, medyo sagabal pa rin. Now, pagdating naman sa gameplay ng Call of Duty Mobile, wala naman naging problema sa kanya dito. It was quite smooth naman, giving me good gameplay sa kanya, even sinagad-sagad ko ng gaming graphical settings. And one thing na napansin ko sa kanya is that medyo mas wide nga ang kanyang view. Well, for me, it's not bad. And getting a hang of it, I was able to enjoy the game naman. And the touch response was definitely fast. Wala mo ka napansin halos ng frame drops and, lags. The gameplay was quite smooth, playing VR matches and ranked matches. And after 30 minutes of gameplay, medyo mainit siya at 46 degrees Celsius. Now, pagdating sa Farlight 84, okay ang kanyang gameplay, though you cannot set this to a higher graphical settings. Sa medium graphical settings ko lang siya sinet, no? And okay naman gameplay. Very minimal naman kanyang frame drops and giving me a good experience naman dito sa kanya. Though I would say that it's still a good performing for a 2021 na flagship chipset. The touch response is great. Wala naging problema. It sounds just average. Could have been better. Pero you can always put on your favorite Bluetooth at TWS or pwede mong gamitin yung favorite headphones dahil meron siyang audio jack. Pero mainit ang phone nito after 30 minutes of gameplay. Umabot siya ng 48 to 49 degrees Celsius. Napag-usapan natin ang kanyang camera. This camera has Zeiss optics. Probably one of the things na highlight dito sa Xperia na experience. This one has a 12MP na main camera sensor with OIS, a 12MP na telephoto lens with up to 4.4 times na optical zoom with OIS, 12MP na ultra-wide lens na meron siyang 124 degrees na field of view. Zeiss optics na siya, and meron din sa Zeiss T-lens coating, and this one can shoot you up to 4K and 120 FPS. Ngayon, front-facing camera is 8MP, which can shoot you up to 1080p and 30 FPS. Now, one of the first things na napansin ko dito sa kanyang camera when I'm using it, pag nag-shoot ka on outdoors, mapapansin mo na parang very bland yung kanyang color, no? But pag sinut mo yung picture, it will look a lot better compared to sa nakikita mo sa kanyang screen while capturing. So, here are some shots na nakuha natin from outdoor. So, taking this very simple rock shot, makita mo, no? It looks really nice. It's very natural ang kanyang tone. More of attack ni Sony dito is yung medyo mas natural feel. Probably you can a little bit color grade it once you want it. Laruin mo na lang kanyang color, mga temperature niya. You can do some post-editing if you want. And trying to capture some shots like this one. This is a 4-year-old phone. And I think that this camera can still outperform many mid-rangers out there. And taking a look at some of these petals, makita mo no, talagang detailed siya. Showing you more photos sa mga flowers na na-capture natin. Definitely you get some really nice details kanya. Yung color niya is hindi lang kasing saturated ng mga ibang brands, but you really get some natural feel from yung camera ni Sony Xperia 5 Mark III. And yung kanyang green, so makita mo, hindi rin siya saturated. Very natural tone niya. I just love the way it is. Kung gusto mo medyo mas saturated, you can just simply color grade it if you want. Now, further taking some landscape shot, makita mo, this is a really nice shot, no? Ang ganda ng kanyang pagka-focus dito sa subject, and pati kanyang background looks really nice. Very cinematic ang approach niya dito. And further taking some of these other shots na nakita natin, this is a 2x zoom shot, and talagang solid pa rin ang camera ni Xperia 5 Mark III. Now, nilaro natin kanyang different lenses. I got a ultra-wide shot, which is a 0.7x. This is a normal shot, 2.9x zoom, 4.4x zoom, and going all in at 12.5x zoom. So you see, ang linaw pa rin no, ng mga signage dito sa highway. If you're trying to go indoor, taking some food photography, di lang siya kasing saturated ng ibang mga cameras, no, mga flagship cameras. But I would say that it was able to capture me some really nice food photos dito. Just taking a look at some of this food makes you want to try it. Kasi ang ganda ng details niya, oh. Kitang-kita lahat ng details. I would say na talagang still one of the top-notch camera out there. Now, we're trying to take some shots sa loob ng coffee shop, and talagang cozy na cozy ang datingan nitong mga shots na ito. And taking some product shot, looks good. And focusing on some subject and blurring all the way the background, kaya din itong camera na ito. But ito mga bin shot na ito, still very sharp if you zoom it in. And I was able to take a quick night shot, it's still good. Itong camera ni Sony Xperia 5 Mark III. Now, kung selfie camera ang pag-uusapan, it's still way better than many mid-rangers out there. Still able to take me some really nice snaps, no, on outdoor. And talagang makita mo natural, no? Medyo a little bit yellowish on some condition. But overall, the mga shot na ito on outdoor looks quite good. And taking a look at some indoor shot, honestly, I was still amazed with yung kanyang mga shot na nakuha dito on this camera. Though there are times na, pansin ko medyo naninilaw ako. But on many other occasion naman, okay naman mga shots ko. But on some occasion na medyo mas low light pa, medyo maging mas soft ang iyong selfie shots. Now, if you're trying to use yung kanyang front-facing camera for vlogging, honestly, I'm still amazed with yung kanyang camera, no? Still stable, kahit yugyugin natin, no? While I'm walking, still good. Equally said din dito sa kanyang rear camera, it's very stable pa rin siya, just walking and taking this video. You get a really nice sharp na video. This is just using yung normal camera niya, no? There's a pro recorder should you want to use it. Now, honestly, playing with this phone for 2 weeks, ano ang experience ko? It's really fun to have a Sony Xperia experience, no, with this one, si Xperia 5 Mark III. One of the good things na nagustuhan ko dito sa kanya is it's quite narrow, so okay ang one-hand texting dito, wala kang maging problema. Another thing is yung kanyang camera can still beat any mid-ranger out there, mga 15,000 to 18,000 pesos, easily kaya niyang talunin dahil sa ganda ng mga camera shots. The processor is still powerful, I have no problem. And another thing na nagustuhan ko is definitely itong shutter button na nandito sa kanya. Itong camera shutter button na tunay. Hindi katulad sa iPhone. I just feel bad na wala ng Sony dito sa Philippines. Oh. This could have been a really good phone. I'm pretty sure maraming pa rin may gusto sa Sony Xperia except that it's not available locally anymore. But pwede mong bili tong phone na ito kay UKDB Gadgets as a second-hand phone, which I think is still good itong 2025. Like I said, can still beat most of the mid-ranger out there in 2025. Kaya guys, ano tingin na dito sa phone na ito? Si Sony Xperia 5 Mark III. Meron din silang binibenta Mark IV. You just have to contact them sa UKDB Gadgets sa Facebook. So guys, if you're interested dito sa phone na ito, I'll link it kung saan siya pwede mabili. And if you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends. And a quick sub sa aking channel is definitely appreciated. I'll see you on my next video. And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.